Hey everybody, welcome back to some Divinity Original Sin. Now, I took some time to read all of the lengthy comments you left. I appreciate them. I'm sorry that I've taken a bit of time to get back to this series. I have learned a few things from reading your comments, and we're going to try to put those into practice today to finally beat Diedrick. So, one really important point that somebody made is that I have designated one character to hold all of the grenades, and I think when I originally came up with that plan, it made sense because Mochi as a rogue didn't have access to a lot of damage. We hadn't given them arrow thirds yet. We basically just had this basic scoundrel crit. So it made sense to give them all of these. But now that we're no longer in that position, it might make sense to split things up a little bit. Especially if we're going to be trying a similar strategy to what we did last time with the smoke grenade and the ice. Now, people, same commenter also brought up a good point, which is that I had kind of like preemptively dropped a lot of those things, so they also were out of the combat pretty early. So I can be a little bit more strategic about my placement of them. For example, I was throwing that frost grenade immediately without even really a chance to freeze any of the enemies, so I think we're going to attempt this again. I don't know if we're going to talk to Diedrick or if we're just going to start off with combat. I might even want to start off with Jahan destroying the Iron Ward. Now, in terms of initiative, right? Everyone's speed is kind of the same. I know that you have bonuses to initiative. Yours is 13, yours is 13. Bear Daughter is 17. Like, maybe Bear Daughter should start with a smoke grenade. We should split this. Give one to Bear Daughter. Let's also give Bear Daughter a Firestorm grenade. The Frost grenade can stay with Mochi, I think. I mean, Bear Daughter is probably going to have initiative at the start of most turns, so you know what? We're switching things up a little bit. People said use your charm arrows. I also, I made the mistake of not really realizing how bad the minstrel was in terms, like, we're lucky the minstrel was slipping and not casting their fear, but I think we have to prioritize the minstrel because that fear basically lost us the last attempt. What else did we learn? I mean, people said you can go back to town and buy more charm arrows. I think we'll do that after this fight. I don't want to head back to town right now. I mean, I guess we have the teleporters, so we don't necessarily have to go back through here. But I would like to believe that we have the resources that we need to make this work. I'm just trying to think. I think what I'll do is I will keep the party. Can I keep the party together? But teleport us back down here if I leave this here. That's what I'm thinking. So can Jahan act during this? Yeah, Jahan can act. So here's what I'm thinking. Maybe like, we're all part of the same party, so I think we'll teleport even if we start combat. One thing I do. Oh my god, I just targeted. Alright, it didn't actually work. Let's get basically to the end of this conversation in case things don't go the way I think they will. Oh, they did not go the way I think they will. Okay. Okay. I should have saved right before that. It's because I attacked my own character with Jahan by accident. What a waste of time. Sorry, guys. It's funny. I'm so excited for Eugenics, which is coming out in 2 days, and Eugenics is also a turn-based tactics game. I'm gonna hope that I do better playing Eugenics than I have been playing this game. I mean, I haven't actually been doing terrible in this game up until this moment. This moment has proven to be really challenging for me, but Hopefully Mugenics is a little less punishing. Alright. So that's the conversation done. Now, I did forget to put the teleporter down there, so let's go do that. Just, like, put it slightly out of sight. Back up here. Jahan. We're going to need to make sure that you have a real line of sight here. We go back to you. We are in combat. We did destroy that. I don't know if we're going to actually get a chance to use the teleporter. As long as it's just Lady Anna and Diedrick going, I think we'll be able to teleport. We're going to teleport. Or maybe Bear Daughter can drop the smoke first. Yeah, okay. So I think we're all going to get to act. So in that case, why don't we? Something like this. Right? I mean, I can save the fire until I hit them all. Maybe it's okay. Maybe it's okay. Wow, I missed so bad because I don't have the grenade throwing ability. Yeah. That's a real shame. Okay. Jahan, let's... I mean, so summons don't really work here because the boss has an ability that kills summons. This guy doesn't have that much HP. No, he has a ton of HP. What am I talking about? Let's try to freeze them. Just a little CC for now. Who else can we CC? Good. And then let's try to slow you. I know you're probably pretty resistant. Okay. You can pop this. You can probably not freeze them, but you could always freeze. Like the Terramancer has the ability to turn one of us to stone, which is terrible. Freezing failed. Okay. Can you blind a skeleton? Let's just save our AP. Now you have to use this. And that should teleport us all, right? Yes, it did. 1 second. Hey guys, I'm back. I'm sorry, there was a kind of an emergency that I had to take care of in my house. But everything is okay. We're back. So things have, I mean, except for the fire, things have more or less gone the way we wanted. We'll have another chance to set fire there. And then as they get through the fire, we'll hit them with the ice. Wow. So much movement. I mean, I might even just hit him with the ice down here. I wonder if his spear has a range. It has to have a range, right? All right, where are we at? So these guys are all down here now, and I do have the ability to hit him with a frost grenade. That would cause him to slip. Problem is, kind of... do something like this. Now, one problem we have with Bear Daughter is they don't have the grenade throwing perk. So, I mean, maybe we wanted to do like a frost arrow water situation. I'm not going to overthink it. Let's just try to do this. Okay. So there's obviously fire beside the ice. Hopefully it doesn't melt all the ice. Let's see if we can freeze a whole bunch of guys. Okay, so we're reloading here because Bear Daughter doesn't have the ability to throw grenades. She's fucked up twice. So we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. You need to go place the teleporter down here. Come back up here so that Jahan can take out this thing. You can end this conversation. And yeah, it's only Diedrick and Lady Anne. Now, I wonder if we charmed the Court Minstrel, if it could fear all of these opponents. Not sure. It's okay. Alright, so I can at least use a smoke arrow, maybe? Create a similar amount of space? No. Alright, well then, how about this? Since you're no longer throwing grenades. Ooh, there's a problem. Mochi goes before Dango, so I think Mochi can still throw the grenades. Do this. I should have maybe shot my charm arrow first. It doesn't matter. We can't even target the minstrel. Do some damage. Jahan, you can maybe freeze this court minstrel. Shocking touch her. And I mean, why don't we slow you? Slow's not going to work on Diedrick. Now it's your job to throw down these grenades. Like one here. These guys move plenty fast, so honestly having a fire grenade here is going to be fine because they will run through it on their turn. And then we'll also do haste. Dango, and use this to get us all to safety. Great. All right. Okay, so I threw the fire in a bad spot apparently. I'll have to watch it back. I don't remember it being this bad, but maybe it was. We might throw another one. Might throw another one. I mean, the oil would accomplish a similar thing. We'll need line of sight though. A little dangerous. But this would accomplish a similar thing. Yeah. Yeah. Don't mind putting this here just to stop them from getting out of the fire so easily. And then backing up. I know he can destroy summons, but at least this kind of slows enemy progress down. And then honestly, like going here just for the cover. You teleport enemies back now. Obviously not into the smoke. What else could I do? Could summon a summon, even though I said it's not really good against these guys. I could. I mean, Avatar of Fire might be good on Dango. Melee takers catch fire. These skeletons are weak to fire, which I was also reminded of, so I appreciate that. Summon Undead Warrior Scroll. Undead Warrior. Okay. I mean, look, the Cryomancer is dangerous because it can freeze us, so I think we need to... Oh, it's my line of sight's just bad, right? Because of where Jahan is standing. It's not even because of the smoke per se. So, Jahan, what's going on here? Why are you walking? Why can't you just step forward one? Why do you have to do this? Why do you have to cost 3 AP? Are you clipping with my other characters that way? All right. Never mind. We're not going to do that. We're going to probably just attack. How much damage am I doing as Jahan? 45 to 74. 45 to 74. You have a lot of HP. Okay. The movement thing is a pain, but it's not the end of the world. I mean, we could always... Wait. Oh, fuck. My mouse moved. Never mind. Yeah, I could just drop you on this guy and kill him, maybe. Or not. Okay, hopefully this hits the fire. It kind of looks like it is. No. No, you can now move back. Right. I have grenades still. I have grenades. I kind of want to put down some ice. I know that's gonna not work on the guys who are on fire, but I mean, it's gonna slow Diedrick down. I think, unless Diedrick cannot be knocked down. I might also want to hit the Cryomancer though. Okay, this is gonna freeze our spider, but our spider is mostly being a obstacle. Everyone's frozen. That's kind of nice. Pop this. Like, get a not really closer, huh? All right. Well, whatever. We'll do that for now. And finally, you. Ooh. We need to get you some kind of like boots with spikes in them or something. Always use the teleporter pyramid. I think we can just wait around this corner for enemies. Falling. You're still frozen. Now, Diedrick will keep summoning skeletons all fight. Knockdown, failed, knockdown, failed, knockdown, failed, tripping. Okay. We do have to worry about Diedrick. I mean, there's a lot of priority enemies here. I can't even like pretend that there aren't. Can't even pretend that they're not all priorities. This hits a lot of enemies. That's pretty good. Let's turn off our stance. We're going to use a lot of normal arrows. And then, I don't know. Let's fortify. Let's save it. We're also going to start taking swings at people since they're all frozen. Like, you can kill this guy. You can... I mean... We can teleport someone over here, actually. And maybe kill them. Is it... Are you frozen? You're not frozen. We're not going to teleport you closer because you're going to be here in a second. But... But something like the Cryomancer, who has such rough CC on us. Lady Anne is knocked down for 2 turns. Okay. Maybe we just jump you. Please don't damage us. No. So then we can do something like this. Ooh. Didn't realize I was moving there. Oh, okay, you can get knocked down. Wonderful. Okay, so you're knocked down and we have bully, but we can't see, can we? No. Okay. City on. Are you highly armored? I wouldn't say that's a high armor. Are you immune to charm? We could charm you. Yeah, okay. That's not gonna happen. We need to just focus you with fire damage. What are we... Is it because of this person that we can't shoot through here? Hold up. Really? Okay. Or is it because of this wall? We cannot attack you, huh? Alright, well, we'll start with killing you. How about we'll just attack you? Maybe that will let us attack Lady on. Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, we got 5 of them. I mean, we got so much defense right now. We're just jumping Lady Anne. Now, this guy is going to come into combat, so it'll have to be our next priority. Can I think I can hit you without slipping. No, I've been stunned. I've been stunned. Bear Daughter's also been stunned? No, Spider's been stunned. Well, look, at least Dango's in the front. Alright, Mochi, you're gonna be a little useless for 2 turns. Okay. And the stance on. I can't target you, huh? Can I target you? Okay. And I can target you now. I mean, I don't want this guy to cast fear. I like all this ice. You're stunned. Can I kill you? What if I did this? There you go. She's dead. Great. That is 1 problem down. You... I don't really have line of sight on you. Now I do. Or Terramancer, you're also a problem. You can you can petrify someone. But Jahan's not really the guy to deal with that. Okay, well... I could, I guess, maybe slow you. Could help. Yeah. Wow, 170 damage critical hit. And I am scared. I'm gonna guess that you have to be... Like, this is coward strats. But I'll be so honest with you. I'm so done with this, so... Whatever needs to happen for this to be done. For one of these. It's gonna hit our spider. How many turns does our spider even have left? They only have one turn left, and they're stunned, so who cares if we hit them? Yeah, okay, everyone's immune to bleeding. That did 0 damage. That makes sense. Okay, you've been knocked down. Thank you. I can't see. Makes sense. But I can wait a turn. This created a lot more smoke than I was thinking it would. A lot more smoke than I was thinking it would. You don't have to worry about surfaces. Not really any more useful grenades here. I mean, okay. You're gonna be a problem. So let's go invisible and let's go try to take you down. We'll move our way through here. Okay, we can easily get you. The ice, I think, is gone. It's hard to see. Okay, burning failed, burning failed. Attack of opportunity failed, or what? What happened there? You can summon the spider again. Or maybe it's better to just focus on doing damage. The spider will help. I mean, Dango has a really nice charge attack through both of them. You have my stance on. Turn it off. Let's attack him once regularly. Missed. And let's use one of these on him. Lower his armor. Nice. Try to weaken you. I know that you have pretty strong resistances to that stuff. Ooh, a critical hit is lucky. Now you instantly sets a target on fire. I think this will work. Whoa. Okay, I was a little worried that that was gonna like hit all of us or something. Didn't do anything like that. Okay. I've been poisoned. Oh, I lost my boot thing. Should have realized that. Down failed. Fair, but can I just kill you? Yeah. Great. You can't see, so hopefully you're not going to cast... Oh. Invulnerable. Okay, so we've got the Terramancer who we can't really target. This guy who's invulnerable for 2 turns. I mean, I don't think he's a... And then we have this guy over here, actually. I mean, can I... Like, so someone was saying I can just, like, target the ground where this enemy is. And that there's a chance I hit someone if I do that. No. Never mind. Okay, at least the spider blocks the way. You're invulnerable. Thought I'd try. You can probably be stunned, even if you're invulnerable. But that doesn't matter if I can't see you. That makes sense, yeah. Okay. And we definitely can't heal you. Alright. How bad's the poison? Not terrible, but you're visible now. So you're gonna have to do some CC or else you're gonna get killed. Good. Good. And honestly, let's just back up a little bit. If I could kill this guy. No. What are you? Oh, you just removed the CC. Oh, and ended fear. I didn't realize everything you're capable of. Okay. Now Mochi is in mission critical damage, and I think just to avoid using the scroll, we're going to use that. And let's like kind of head back towards our squad. You can kill this guy. Oh, you mother. I guess the spider can kill that guy. Oh, spider's feared. This will give Mochi a little bit more health. You can kill this guy. Come on, man. There we go. Well, look, I have all these arrows in the world, right? Now it's just this guy. And I don't think he's going to do damage to us. I think if anything, he just fears us again and again. But that's not really a problem. Target is too far. Okay, by one action point of movement. Let's just drop you over here so that everyone can beat you up. Try to stun you. And let's just hit you. Honestly, this ability ended up being so useful for us. I guess the wand abilities are worth saving for moments like this. Okay, so look, I don't want to jinx it, but it looks like we have finally beaten this. And we didn't really even play that much better. I think we just used more resources. But I gotta say, I'm relieved. I was tired. I was getting tired. Wow. I mean, lots of issues with my performance there, but we did it. And we did it without cheesing it. We did it just by expending some good resources. All right. All right. All right. We're so back. We're so back. Hold up though. There we go. Get some loot. Hopefully that's the most difficult combat encounter in the game and we never face anything that difficult again. I'm sure that'll be the case, right guys? Hopefully, ooh, Adventurer's Field Guide, Volume 11. So hopefully we'll just be a better player by the time we face the harder stuff. Let's read this, okay? The Adventurer's Field Guide. With armor, there's one golden rule. You can never have enough. So if you find scraps here and there, pick them up and tuck them down your shirt. An extra layer of leather or metal will be what it takes to stop the next arrow that's coming for you. Can we do that? Oh, improved cloth armor. Got it. Mochi, you're gonna need this. I wonder if that's something we can craft now? Armor. I guess maybe it doesn't show up in your recipe list until you make it. Oh yeah. Okay, a lot of potential combinations. There we go. Any metal armor and plate scraps. Oh, but we need scraps. I'm sure there's a way to make those. We don't have it yet. Okay, honestly, look, I'm sorry about how frustrated I got with this, but it just like it happened to hit. This difficult part of the game just happened to hit in the middle of like a bad depressive episode, so it was like hard for artificial reasons. On top of the fact that people in the community were nice enough to tell me, and when I did a little bit of research, people said this is a hard fight. Like most people find it difficult. I'm telling myself, obviously if you're a pro at this game, you might be like, it's not difficult, you just have to prepare. That's fair. But for someone who's never played this game before, never played it on Tactician, I will say this was hard. But I feel ready as hell from eugenics. You know, I feel like it's weird, right? Like I play turn-based tactics games. This game almost feels like it follows like a different logic than what I'm used to in something like an XCOM. I think it's because you have a lot more potential to be creative in this game. While in XCOM, you're really just like lining up shots and hoping that they go through. In this game, they really want you to use your brain and to come up with cool elemental combinations. And if you do, you can be incredibly powerful. Or like, you know, some people tell me about the cheese strats you can do in this game where you fill a chest full of heavy weights and you telekinesis it into battle and drop it on someone and instantly kill them. And it's like that kind of stuff. The game is flexible. Like it's a hard game with a lot of flexibility. And I think in a way that's super admirable. But at the same time, sometimes when my brain is just not going there, it makes like battles like this feel really tough. But then at the end of the day, like how do we actually solve it? Well, we found a really easy choke point with lots of cover. We used our teleporter pyramids to get out of this bad area you don't want to be in after we sniped something that needs to be destroyed right away. And then we made the enemies like just walk through so many status effects. And if I think about it, like that wasn't a complicated solution. I think the thing I was struggling with before was the execution of it. Having characters not throw the grenades where I pick. Like that's one thing that's a little frustrating. But I understand. You're supposed to have kind of a dedicated grenade person. I found the east chest, but not the let me save before I regret not saving. Not the west chest key. Yeah, at the end of the day, we didn't even have to do anything that crazy. Oh, Jahan, you're so weak. Little baby Jahan. Give this over here. Jahan, why do you have the wrong things equipped? Jahan, why do you have the wrong things equipped? Well, I mean, like, look, that's going to make things easier in the future, huh? Let me open this. Yeah, okay. So if we wanted to go into this hell room, for some reason, we could. Maybe there's stuff in here that's important. I'm going to look around a little bit more first. I would like to find the keys for that chest. I wonder if it's just on one of these corpses. A whole lot of corpses here. Really? No key? Maybe it was up here. Oh, there's this thing right here. I almost missed that. Unidentified silver ring. Really? No key just sitting around somewhere? be inside of you. No. I'm holding Alt, by the way. I'm holding Alt. Many things that I would never see in this game unless I was holding Alt. Okay. You know what? I bet you the key is in there. And that's fair. Let's do a once round of this place. There's the east key. Hold up. Heavy cleaver I know we need for crafting. But yeah, Jahan is very weak. Jahan, why don't you have anything good equipped? That's concerning. Yeah, you're still over encumbered, huh? I mean, I'll just have to give some crafting material to someone else for now. Okay, so let's do a little mental check-in. How am I feeling? Needle. Maybe definitely for crafting. How am I feeling about Divinity Original Sin? I think it's a great game. I think that there's a lot of things that, one, if I was just like going on wikis and reading stuff, that I would be able to learn about the game. Not that I'm not getting that information from my community. People are in the comments have been very helpful. I think there's also just like this is an old game that was meant to be hard. So I think in a way I am experiencing the game the way that it wants me to experience it. Ooh, +1 bartering. And more HP, that would be good for you. I like that. I'll be honest, I'm a little bit like stun locked from this whole experience of being stuck here. I don't really like, I know that we're trying to find the source of the undead. And then we have to go to the burning area, I guess. And we are trying to find out more about the people resurrecting Brachus Rex. You know what? I think I know what's going on here. Or master. No one's really using a shield, huh? Oh, there we go. Look at that. John, if you wouldn't mind. Actually, we also have telekinesis. I think we'll be okay. This... I mean, maybe we'll use this armor to deconstruct and turn into... Oh, don't walk into that. The pieces that we need to reinforce our armor. Let's go open the other chest. It looks like this area doesn't lead anywhere. This is just... One might even call it optional, unless we find out later that we had to beat all of the... Oh, a resurrect scroll is huge. Unless we find out later that we had to beat all of Brachus Rex's lackeys, there's a chance this was an optional area. It's kind of giving optional area. Go down here. Oh, this is the beach. This is where we started the game. I don't know if you can see my mouse cursor, but yeah, in the top left is where we started the game. Someone jumped off of here, thinking they could fly. You know, I might be overdue for going to the city and buying some stuff, doing some inventory management. That'll be a nice break after the... I mean, how much? I probably spent like 3 to 4 hours in this area just doing the same thing, having misinputs. Like, it took me a while to even realize that like Jahan could hit the thing. I was just hitting the tree even though the line wasn't showing me I was hitting the tree. I don't know. If I'm getting too repetitive, if I sound too cranky, let me know. I'm not trying to be annoying, but it's locked, huh? I would love to click this. Maybe I can throw my... I think I can throw this over here. Yeah, no. You can't really like lob it in an arc, I guess. I don't know. There's a key here, actually. Some kind of key. Maybe I can lockpick it? No. Anyways, look, not the longest episode in the world. Have I even clicked this? I don't think I have if it's red. I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyways, you know what? We have done it. We've beaten Diedrick. Am I proud of myself? Not really. I mean, we overcame it. We didn't give up. I kind of slowed down on posting this series, but I was determined that I'm still going to beat this game. Now, if there's a lot more combat instances where I struggle like this, I'm going to have to, I don't know, come up with a different strategy. I think, look, worst comes to worst, if I have to turn this game off of tactician so that I can experience the story, I will do that in the worst case scenario. But I will bang my head against the boss for 5 hours before I ever do that. I'm not going to just switch to doing that. But I think my biggest commitment is to finish this game and to experience it and the story and the world. Like, that's my biggest commitment. I wanted to play on tactician because I'm stubborn. But I'm not like the type of gamer who's like, I am a elite strategy gamer who plays every game on the hardest difficulty because I have something to prove. No, that's just kind of like what I like to do to myself. So I think we get into another situation where I just get overwhelmed at the difficulty and it lasts even longer than this part. There's a chance I will consider switching off tactician because I think the appeal of Baldur's Gate, the appeal of Divinity is the lore and the world. And the challenging combat is just a little cherry on top. But anyways, if you made it here in the series, genuinely thank you. Thank you for showing up in the comments, even when my play is frustrating, so that you can give me feedback. Because I wouldn't have made it this far in the game, clearly, if it wasn't for that. So thank you. And I will keep posting the series, don't worry. I was a little bit busy with Mugenics and Binding of Isaac stuff, and I was also kind of going through it a little bit with my mental health. But we shall persist, and we will see the end of Divinity. So anyways, thank you so much for being here today. I'm going to catch you guys later. Peace.